Hi, I'm Barbara Gaines. This is Mary Barkley back there. Paul Schaefer, Dave Letterman.
Hey, how's it going there? Good to see you.
There's something I just found out.
What's that?
So, you know the Dave Face logo?
Yeah.
This logo?
Right.
Everyone knows?
Yeah.
So, I just found out that the designer of that is Walter Kim's daughter.
Is that right, Walter?
Yeah.
What? Now, why didn't you tell us
Exactly. Why didn't we know?
I didn't.
You didn't know.
Yes, I didn't know.
That's unbelievable.
Isn't
I
that
just
something?
yeah.
That's remarkable. Which one?
Jane.
It's on everything. It's everywhere.
Fantastic. You can't go in. It's like the Coca-Cola logo. Around the world, it's easily recognizable, and it makes that peanut butter deal of yours look like a student film.
Yeah, so
Thank you, Bill.
I can't believe we didn't get
Yeah,
it before.
nice going, Jane.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
way to
So
go.
thank
Good
you.
for her.
It's,
And it's one of the few likenesses of myself that I don't, normally I'm bothered by how I look, but in this presentation, I think it's just, well, I don't know how I feel about it, but it's acceptable.
I see.
But I think she did a great
That's
job of it.
I agree.
Yeah,
And I have one other piece of business,
yeah.
and that is a couple of shows ago, I said that Bob Dylan met Tom Jones across the hall. But I was looking
And Live at 5. At 6A, back at NBC.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was looking through photos, and I realized I was mistaken. What happened was Bob Dylan met Liberace, and Liberace met Tom Jones.
Wait,
All three of them
Liberace
were
was on-
together?
No, I think it was two different times by the look of my photos.
You know what would cure problems like
Research?
this? Yeah.
Ah,
So this is Bob Dylan meeting Liberace.
My God, let me see this. This is AI, isn't it?
No,
Oh
that
my
happened.
God. All three couldn't be creepier. Look at how creepy I am.
well,
That's delightful. You got Liberace, you got Bob Dylan, but the really strange looking one is me. How does that happen?
Pretty good, right?
well, Dave was playing a character of some kind.
I look like Ed Grimley.
You're really low. Yes, you're down low with the Ed Grimley
Whoa.
stance.
This is Liberace meeting Tom Jones.
Okay.
Wait, so they
Another-
were
yeah.
both, somebody was across the hall in that
Yeah,
one?
one of them was across the hall, one of them was on the show.
So this is two different nights.
Right, two
Yeah.
different nights.
Wait, what was Live at 5?
That was across the hall, it was a show across the hall.
Was that the Al Roker news or?
It was news and celebrity interviews.
Simmons,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sue Simmons
And who
and
was
Jack
the-
Cafferty.
Jack Cafferty, that's right. Yeah.
you know, who-
Chuck Scarborough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chuck
Chuck
Scarborough was
also,
back
yeah.
that long?
Yeah.
But these two were on the same show.
Yes.
Wow.
On your show, or was one across the hall?
No, this
Oh,
was.
this was your
I think
show.
this was all on.
Yeah, that was a hell of a show.
Dylan was the music.
Wow.
Oh my
I think
God!
so. Am I wrong about that? You have to look it up, Walter.
But I'm telling you, I mean this ought to be in the Hall of Fame. You had Bob Dylan and Liberace on the same show.
Yes.
Walter's gonna look-
Bob Dylan
Whoa.
was performing, Liberace, and Liberace cooking.
Was it Liberace cooking?
Yeah, he cooked.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's
Do people
fantastic.
know who Liberace was anymore?
He was the crown prince of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to have specials, right? There used to be like Liberace.
Liberace special.
He had his own weekly show
When I
for-
was a
Yeah.
kid, he
In
had
the-
a 15-minute show
Ah.
in the evening playing the piano, and he was famous
Yeah.
because he had a lighted candelabra on his grand piano. And it was a 15-minute show, and he would play music and chat, and women loved this man.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Oddly.
But not in,
Yes, Walter just
yeah.
confirmed.
They
That
were both on March 22nd, 1984.
84, wow.
I'm telling you, what a show this was.
Yeah.
Do we do stuff like that all the time?
All the time.
Whoa,
I mean,
Liberace cooking.
I have so many old photos that, some I have and some I can't find. But this one I
I
found.
can remember when he was cooking, and his brother George, who was a violinist, am
Yes.
I right about that, Paul?
Yes, sir, yeah.
Had passed away, and Liberace was getting ready to perform at the Radio City Music Hall, and he said, I wish my brother George could be there to see this performance. And I said, well, I'm pretty sure he'll be looking down from the balcony or something quasi-poetic like that. And Liberace was actually touched by it, and I thought, oh, good. Yes, good.
Yeah, great.
What a show. Oh, my God. And did people watch like that?
Yes, of course. They love
Isn't
it.
that crazy, Paul?
Those were the days.
Yeah, I guess so.
the best.
Now there must be equivalent to that these days, right? I mean, there's still Bob Dylan, but there's no longer a Liberace. But there's got to be some balance to that current popular culture now.
No, is there?
Well, who's the equivalent of Liberace today? Pretty much everybody out there has done either Liberace or they're doing Anne Margaret's hat.
So I'm just stunned because this is a relic from my era, I guess, right?
Right.
I don't remember what Liberace cooked. But he always,
I don't think that's.
he always cooked, you know, for my money, he always cooked.
Hey!
Yeah.
Now, I just wonder what the ratings would have been for Liberace and Bob Dylan. First of all, how did we get either one to agree to be on that
I feel like
show?
Liberace's probably not a hard booking, right?
I don't know.
Back
In
then?
1984?
Yeah, who knows?
Not sure.
There was a Liberace museum in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Yeah, I visited it often.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Often.
Often, you're right. Well, I don't know, is that enough for one show?
I don't know. It's enough for me. Oh, there he is. Look at that. Look at me.
There he is.
Barely
Oh, yeah.
interested.
Bring that here.
Oh, my God.
He's cooking.
Dave and Liberace cooking in 1984.
Look at all those ingredients. It's something,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Well, then I put in
Italian?
a half a gram of salt. Yes, and I always use the freshest.
Look at the rings on the guy.
Freshest
what we're doing.
ingredients,
Look at
yeah.
those. Look at me. Which one of these guys is actually in show business?
Ah,
The guy in the coat and tie? No, the guy in the apron and the rings.
I'll say, oh.
Yikes.
Well,
How did we
I'm
get
closing
away with
up.
it? Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to kick the
What a-
cat and squeeze,
Nice episode.
squeeze the monkey.
I don't know what
Nice episode.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you, and thanks for coming, or whatever. When you think like Johnny Carson would have, Bob Hope, Don Rickles, and and then music,
Mother Teresa.
Yeah,
and so, like, yeah,
be like, what?
yeah.